Hi guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are you all doing? I trust you've been well. If you're coming across this channel for the very first time, welcome to CMN with Lillian, and my name is Lillian Muse. You're very much welcome. So here on this space, we talk about the love of Christ, motherhood, and marriage. Thank you guys for returning subscribers. Thank you guys for always watching every of my episode that I drop. I'm so grateful. My heart is thrilled. Even for the ones that sometimes YouTube sort of depreciate the quality of the videos, but you guys still watch it regardless and give a thumbs up and you comment regardless. That is the purest of love all, and I'm so grateful. My heart is so grateful, and I thank you for this community. So today I will be discussing something so interesting. So I would like you to just grab your chest, or if you're going or you're on transit, just listen to the sound of my voice. Yeah, we'll be right back, guys. There were certain things no one really talked to me about marriage. I will call this like a heads up, like giving me a heads up things I think I should know, the do's, the pros, the cons, and things I should look out for, or things I should not respect regardless. I wouldn't say the pretty things, but I would say the honest things. So for those of you guys waiting to get married in your waiting season, this video is for you. And just grab your chairs and listen. And even those who are still married, this video also can be of help to you guys. So, you know, it's okay to want to get married. It's okay to have that cravings and that expectations that comes with marriage. Lately, want to talk about it, so I feel like I should basically talk about this because since I'm having the urge in my spirit of this is God saying, talk about this, and I'm just really obeying His voice to talk about this. Marriage is something that is beautiful and it is sacred and is ordained by God. And in this generation, I have seen several videos on social media. I've had conversations. I have been in the midst of conversation, and I've heard young people say, "I don't want to get married." And this is due to the fear of what society has put on people. They have seen things, it could be from the family, they've been raised on experiences that did not really speak well, illusions that they have had in their head, movies that they have grown up to watch that has left a sense of stigma in their brain and erased the perfect orientation that they are supposed to have on what marriage is. And this is people also these days going into marriage for the wrong reason. I see young people saying, "Oh, let me just get married because my peers are getting married." I see people also who are not yet married saying, "If this is what marriage is, I don't think I want to get married." The other day, I was going on IG and I saw a young boy, and he's not like a celebrity because he acts movies and sort of. A short video he posted on his IG account, but it was so short and I could feel the heart. I could feel it from a child who has been traumatized. I could feel it coming from a young child and a young boy in him who has not been in a happy home or who has grown through like a monogamous family and have seen so much hurt, and he didn't see anything like love that was being given to him. Maybe he was also from a family where the father didn't like play the right role model for him to look up to as a man who is growing up to want to get married. And this is the question he asked. Guys, I know that there are many divorces currently and things going on. But really, I want to get married, but I'm scared. So, guys, tell me, what is that thing you feel I should do or that I should not do? So, when I get married, I don't end up in divorce because I am seeing marriage currently as a waste of time. Now, going to the comment section, I could just see people just saying random stuffs. Oh, it's beautiful. And those who were saying, oh, stunt, I'm with you, don't get married and stuff like that. What am I trying to say? The devil himself is not in support of a thing called marriage. And that's why he's doing everything in his power, both through social media or through your peer prejudice or coming through forces of your thoughts to stop you due to the forces that are happening around you. It could even be while you were growing up, things you encounter, experiences you sort of saw that happen in marriage, and this is you saying, I am not gonna get married because this happened. Now this is me saying it is okay. But this is you also deciding to say, God, even in the midst of all these things that anyone is saying, I am choosing to take this part. I will just dive into the 5 things I wish I was being told before I get married. This is because of our time, and I don't want this video to be so lengthy, so you can as well get the point I'm trying to push out for you to learn, right? Or for you to apply if it's so set with your heart or resonate with you. And I would say the first thing here I wish someone had told me is marriage does not fix you. And in as a sense is that many people go into marriage thinking, oh, I'm walking into it. So marriage should heal a part of me that I have not healed from. Marriage should help me recover from something I feel I have not worked on for years. And when I get married, my partner should be able to work with me towards it. It doesn't work like that. And that's why I go with the saying and I tell young ones that marriage is not a place where you go to be fixed. You have to work on yourself even before you get married. And there's this saying I hear most females say, they say, I can't take this from a man. I want my man to be this. I want him to be this. But can I be honest with you? This is the question most of us don't ask ourselves. Is, have I really worked on myself enough? Can someone really stay with me and not really be scared of how much I'm going to hurt them? Have I really worked on myself enough to what I'm asking God to give me in a man? You know, it's okay for him that sometimes to go to God and pray and just tell him things that we want. But have we walked towards what we are praying for? You could be in your waiting season and praying that you want to get married. But have you worked on yourself in necessary areas spiritually? Have you healed from that thing that has broke you as a young girl, as a young boy? Have you healed from that childhood trauma of not growing up in a family that was filled with love? Have you healed from some certain things that you know as a man wouldn't make you, really keep to the things that marriage have to offer? So that's the plain question here. Ask yourself this question today, and I know if you with you praying with a sincere heart, I know God is going to show you that part of you that needs to be worked on. And I trust you, once you're done working on that with prayers and with God, you will just see things aligning. And that prayers of yours is just so gonna be answered. So marriage does not really fix you really. You have to fix yourself before going into it. Ensure you really do that. Don't go into it thinking your spouse is gonna help walk through. Of course, it's supposed to be there to walk with you emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, and physically because you both are now one. So you don't enter into marriage healed by difficult growth that continues. So basically, it should be like a growth that continues, not you making the difficult growth that continues. So just ensure you work on it before you step in. That is one. The second one is waiting wasn't wasted. The season of wait, or the season you have to wait before marriage prepares you than you realize. It is a time I know that really you take to prepare yourself spiritually, like what I just said earlier, physically, mentally. You sit to work on yourself, your financial growth, the skill you want to learn. As a woman, you need to have what they call who am I? Outside of maybe like you being someone's wife, I think there should be something that who are you? Something that you should be known for, something that speaks of you. When you walk into a room, what do you carry? That's how I see it, right? So who are you basically? So you don't just go into it When you feeling well or while you're waiting, I see it as a time for you to work on yourself, right? It works hand in hand with you working on yourself, developing yourself, going through with books, explore your brains, like above all, read books, study the scriptures, learn of how to be a virtuous woman, what really means to be a virtuous woman. Many of us hear things like virtuous woman and we feel we just to be a Christ-like woman. Do you really know that virtuous woman? Have you really gone to really go deep to see what it takes to be a virtuous woman or a woman of power, a woman that carries grace? Same goes to the man. We hear a man is the head of the house. Have you really gone to see what it takes for you to be the head of the house? What you provide, the mental, the spiritual. You have to be there, mentally supportive to your family. You have to be present for them, not just providing. You have to be present. Have you gone to check what it takes? So all these things is a time for you to prepare. Take this as a time. We've been saying, oh, we are preparing for us return back to our Savior Jesus Christ because we don't know when it's gonna come. Right? You're preparing for the last days until when it's gonna come. So as so is a marriage. Take your waiting as a time to prepare, as a time to be ready to meet your bride or your groom. Don't just say because nobody's come, let me just relax and continue with my life. When you want something, you need to work towards it. You need to prepare for that thing. So when it comes, you will be ready. You yourself know that I am ready for this. If you're leaving the country going to another country, of course you need preparations, isn't it? Will the flight just cut and get you on a way? No, you need to get your visas, the things you need to get down, go do your interview at the embassy, the international passport has to be ready in your documents, etc. etc. So that's how it works. You have to get yourself ready. He who is ready, at least you have made that attempt, and God sees the interest and the time for you to build yourself, work on yourself, and see how it goes for you. The next is communication is learned, not automatic. So love doesn't remove like the misunderstanding. You grow into clarity. When you're married, many of us feel, oh, when you're married, the man automatically should understand, the woman should understand me as well as a man and I'm speaking to her, she should just understand and understand. But the truth is like, that's what most people always say when you get married, take love out. What else is in it? Other things comes with there's what we call mutual understanding. There is what we call verbal communication, right? You could have a misunderstanding, but the way you address it goes a long way. Communication in the sense that you understand their silence, you understand their physical readings. I really don't know how to break that down, but I feel out that in other video, you need to really master the act of communication. Communication is a very vital role in marriage. So you could be dating somebody. Let's bring it down to the dating part. You were dating someone and you feel, oh, it's about the calls. It's not picking up my call. You don't respond to messages instantly. She's saying she's busy and busy and busy. There should be understanding. There should be a time when you know, oh, this person is free to attend to you. And there is something I always say. If the person you're dating is always attending to you 247 whenever you call them, then the man you want him to become is really becoming it. Because yeah, if he's so busy with his work and trying to get things done and trying to be that man you want him to do, you don't want him to be available to you 247. That is the plain truth, guys. And the same goes to the woman. Maybe she's an ambitious woman, she's always busy. You can't really that for her to always speak to you 247. It's usually very different. She could be up to things you yourself don't even know. So you could also have a quarrel, right? And most couples also go days without talking. There are easy ways to address this. Don't let It's okay for you guys to have quarrels, it's okay for you to have misunderstanding, but it's how you easily forgive, it's how you easily let go, is how you easily make amendment and say, you know what, I'm gonna work on this for you because I love you. I will work on this for you. I would ensure I let go, not hold this to my heart and be a better person for you. I feel that's where the whole thing comes into play, guys. It's so interesting, really, and I just pray that all of you who are like looking forward to get married, right? God just answers your prayer. Most of us have this, most of you are just scared of this thing, but usually not scared. It's just the two parties thing, like putting God in it and ensuring that both of you work hand in it. And the fourth one, your spouse is human. They are not supernatural beings, and love is real, but so are their flaws, so are their grace matters, not perfection. So they are humans, they are bound to make mistakes. They are those who are waiting upon the Lord to get married for you all to just stay focused and know that they are humans. Humans are bound to make mistakes. And let's relate this to our relationship with our Savior Jesus Christ. No matter how many times we fall short of His glory, no matter how times we have sinned against Him, whenever we go to the Lord Jesus Christ and say, Lord, have mercy on me. I have conscience of your glory. I have done this huge sin, and this is me saying, Lord, if you forgive me, I won't go back to it. And you yourself make effort to ensure that you don't go back to this. You yourself have made that effort to ensure that, I want to be a better person. I want to work towards being a better person for this person. And what is this that I'm doing that I know if he or she does this back to me, I wouldn't feel like I'll feel bad about it, right? Thinking about the next person also goes a long way. It's important. We're humans. We're meant to make mistakes. And because we're meant to make mistakes doesn't mean we should just always act. Okay, we are humans, so we'll always step on each other's toes, right? So that doesn't mean we should always take advantage of that and always act out of the box, because sometimes it can be emotionally disturbing. It can also cause some unstableness in the relationship. So let's just be aware of this, right? Let's just be aware of this. Okay, the fifth one, God is still the central. After you say even like I do, He's still the central of it all. Marriage does not replace your personal walk with God. Really, it does not replace it. I think it's a room for you to actually grow more. It's a room for you to actually become a better person and walk more with God. Because really, this journey, it cannot be done with just your own human thinking, your own human mind. It is something that has been created by God. And I know that automatically like, He owns the perfect plan, the perfect map to how to navigate this. And without Him, it will not be possible. So you need to hold on to Him and ensure that you need Him more in this journey than you could ever think of. And I know that God always listens to our prayers. He always answers us. He always, give us that ideal knowledge of what we are doing, and He's always present with us. So I think when we call Him, He's always ready to answer us. So this is me saying that because you are now married, you should now take God out of this. In fact, you need Him more now in this journey. You need Him more now because there are forces, and there is the devil who is not happy about this plan. There are other forces that you can see, and you need Christ to be able to stand still, even when trying times come, even when the days seem as if there is no light in the darker day, or the storms of life come, and it's just so heavy that you can pass through it. Putting Christ and having Christ as a backup is the blessed and best plan you can ever have. So don't think of always taking Him out. Always ensure He is present and He's always there. And this is just me saying this, guys, that if you're waiting or you're married, I hope this reminds you that that your season matters. That whatever season you are, even you're waiting or you're married, this season matter. And it matter as if you are married. So I hope this encourages you today. I hope this clears your doubts today. And I hope this helps you and puts you in that right part, that right place you're targeting off for. Marriage is beautiful. Guys, people who have been married, I know it's beautiful, just speak more of it. So others also will want to have that feeling to want to get married. If you enjoyed this video and you find this video helpful, please guys don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe and stay with me. Yes, stay with me on this channel and let's grow through what we go through together. I love you guys and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.